News this morning brought to us by Barong Insurance Agency. A challenger in Weatherford City Commission race talks about his reason for running. That's the big story for 7:30. I'm John Matthews. 2 city commission races will be on the August ballot in the city of Weatherford. One of those races is in Ward 3, where incumbent Warren Goldman is challenged by Josh Atkinson. Atkinson, who relocated his business to Weatherford, outlines his reason for seeking the Ward 3 seat.
I quickly got involved through the Chamber, through the Economic Development Foundation, and from there I just saw a need to continue to move Weatherford forward. So with everything that Weatherford's got going on, either through the Chamber, the schools, just everybody holding different kind of events, it draws a lot of people into Weatherford, and I want to be a part of helping to keep Weatherford moving forward.
The other city commission race in Ward 1 and features incumbent Kendon Wood facing Drew Terrell. A 16-year-old Weatherford male is charged in Beckham County District Court as a youthful offender on an allegation of shooting with intent to kill. Court documents show Cameron Greeley allegedly fired a weapon at an occupied vehicle during a party in the 100 block of Panel in Elk City on May 30th. A second person, identified as 21-year-old Dalton Lane Potter of Cheyenne, is charged with a felony count of pointing a firearm during the incident. During the Clinton Hospital Authority meeting Thursday, the authority decided to request $250,000 from the Clinton Industrial Authority to cover expenses. Chairman Ken Baker discussed the request, citing discussions with city officials and Chief Financial Officer Barbie Miller.
We've been working with putting together the budget with the city and Barbie. We've made our cash flow, but it's always tight. So she recommended that we request $250,000 additional funds to kind of give us a little working capital as we move forward next year. For the first 5 months of this year, we had a positive cash flow of $205,666 if you take the income, add back the depreciation expense. But we're still paying off back bills, which they total $384,400. That's why our cash is stretched because of that. But we've made a lot of headway.
A budget hearing for upcoming Clinton Hospital Authority budget will be held Wednesday, June 24th at noon in the Weichel Conference Center at the Clinton Regional Hospital. We'll have more news coming up next.
I'm talking to Michael Barong of Barong Insurance. Michael, tell me a little bit about why you think people should do business with Barong Insurance.
You know, I've got customers that I've been doing this 14 years now. Those customers, I really know them well at this point, and just try and do the best that I can to take care of them for what I know their long-term goals are. Planning-wise, that's different. You know, that's different than just a short-term perspective.
For all types of insurance, it's Barong Insurance, the agency service-built. Barong Insurance.
District 2 Custer County Commissioner Bruce Walker recently discussed road work projects near Weatherford.
We do have a couple more closer to Weatherford, some a little more residential south, east of Walmart. We're doing a couple miles down there.
Additionally, Walker says crews plan to do road work west of town soon. The dean of the College of Pharmacy at Southwestern Oklahoma State University served as the guest speaker at Weatherford Rotary this week. Dr. Les Ramos said the completion of the Jerry and Margaret Hodge Center for Pharmacy and Rural Health says the School of Pharmacy is seeing more and more students.
We're looking at probably over 100% increase in our fall 26 admissions compared to fall 22. That was a tough time all over the country. So over 100% increase. Our applications are up 40+% from last fall at this time.
Dr. Ramos spoke about the relocation of the Weatherford-Custer County Health Department into the Hodge building. The day has arrived for the 2-day Heartland Cruise Car Show in Weatherford. The 36th annual event kicks off tonight in downtown, says co-chair Michelle Lee.
Friday night we'll have our welcome party, and then of course our cruise with cash giveaways.
A blood drive will be held in conjunction with the car show tomorrow in Raider Park from 9 to 3. Here's state news of the Radio Oklahoma Network.
News from the Radio Oklahoma News Network. I'm Ann Roberts. A second young woman is alleging she was wrongfully strip searched by Stillwater police. The federal civil rights lawsuit against the city of Stillwater. Several police and detention officers claims the woman was assaulted, wrongfully arrested, denied medical care, and subjected to a strip search in 2023. The lawsuit comes just months after Stillwater settled another federal lawsuit for $2.5 million with another woman who alleged she was improperly strip searched at the city jail. Although not a state holiday, a number of Juneteenth celebrations are occurring around the state to commemorate the emancipation of African American slaves in the U.S. In Tulsa, the Juneteenth Festival at Greenwood District continues through Sunday. Juneteenth on the East at East End District in Oklahoma City also runs through Sunday. Other celebrations are occurring in Norman, Bartlesville, and Veneta. From the Radio Oklahoma News Network, I'm Ann Roberts.
News at 7:30, a service of Barong Insurance Agency. Coming up next, we'll look at local funeral services after word from Lee Hometown Funeral Home.
Most people don't even know where to begin when planning a funeral. Who wants to think about that anyway? So we put it off and often leave the burden on someone else. Or if the unexpected happens to a loved one, funeral arrangements are the last thing we want to think about. At Lee Hometown Funeral Home in Clinton, they will help you make funeral arrangements with compassion and understanding. Brandon Lee, the owner of Lee Hometown Funeral Home, understands the difference that locally owned and operated makes. Please visit Lee Hometown Funeral Home today at 1217 West Gary in Clinton.
Funeral services for 86-year-old Thelma Louise Arthrens will be held today at 10 o'clock at the Winery Funeral Service and Cremation Center Chapel in Elk City. She had a career in civil service for the United States government at Fort Sill. Interment will be held Monday at 2 o'clock at the Fort Sill National Cemetery in Elgin. Services under the direction of Winery Funeral Service and Cremation Center. Graveside services for 84-year-old Malcolm Howie Patterson will be held today at 10 o'clock at the Hydro-Masonic Cemetery. He works as a university professor. Services under the direction of Lockstone Funeral Home in Weatherford. A graveside service for 92-year-old Donna Nell Lucas will be held today at 11 o'clock at the Silent Home Cemetery in Roll. She worked as a beautician. Services under the direction of Winery Funeral Service and Cremation Center in Elk City. Today's funeral notice is a service of Brandon Lee at Lee Hometown Funeral Home in Clinton.